Hello everybody, it's Jory with the Blissful Knowing, numerologist, intuitive counselor, and happiness coach here on Sunday with our weekly guidance. Yay, I'm so happy to be here because last Sunday I was doing a private live stream event where everyone who participated got their own individual reading. So I wasn't here for a public weekly guidance live stream. It's been 2 weeks. Hi Liz. But it feels like it's been a lot longer than 2 weeks since I've been here, and that's another ascension symptom. I was here on Friday talking about the shift in energy, November's energies. Hopefully you saw that video. If not, I will link it in the comments. Definitely good to watch that so you know what's going on this month with our energies because it's pretty crazy. But I was talking about, hi Kelly. Hi Rebecca. I was talking about some of the ascension symptoms on Friday, and another one of our ascension symptoms is that time becomes more slippery. So your sense of time is not what it used to be. Something that happened last week could feel like it happened 6 months ago, or something that happened a year ago could feel like it happened yesterday. So if you're experiencing some of that where time isn't the same, the way you feel about sensing time and measuring time feels different than it used to, that's another ascension symptom. And on Friday I talked about the ascension symptoms of being very tired because you're trying to match the high frequencies that are coming at you. And so when you're crashing back down from that high frequency, you may feel the difference comparing energies, vibrations as feeling heavy because you're coming back into that dense earth energy. What else did I mention for ascension symptoms? Oh, our memories. Our memories are shifting now where I used to be able to feel, I had an incredible memory, and I used to be able to feel myself like retrieving the memory from my brain. And now it's like I can't remember, and I'll take a minute and then it's like I'm downloading it from the cloud. I'm very present, and then all of a sudden I receive the information. So that's a difference too in the new way of being, and I explained a little bit more about that on Friday about why our memories are shifting. I won't go into all the details now because I want to start shuffling soon. Hopefully you guys can watch that video if you missed it. All right, it's time to shuffle. I'm excited. This was a challenging week for me. There were definitely some things that came up, but this weekend was pretty chill. I have to say I liked the numbers this weekend. We had some calm energies. And just to refresh you, or if you didn't see my live stream about the energies, we have a lot of chaos energy, things changing last minute, excitement out of the blue, surprises, but that can also be drama too out of the blue. So it's a very fickle energy. It's a very dynamic energy, very fast paced. And so you kind of have to be ready for everything and strap in your seatbelt. You've got to learn to stay grounded as best you can and go with the flow because things are not as, I don't want to use the word solid. I want to say committed. Things might not stick. I'll put it that way. So you kind of just have to let the chips fall where they may this month and ride the wave. Anyway. We're going to pull 4 cards from my Blissful Knowing deck. Let me show you a better, because it looks so pale. The lighting makes everything look a little pale. There's like bright light shining on me. I have to put like extra makeup on and I still look like I'm so pale. The Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance deck. We're going to pull 4 cards from that deck. What we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get. And then we're going to pull a blessing to remember from the Zen Blossoms deck and a challenge to embrace from the Love is Everywhere deck. Just a reminder that I've created all these decks myself and they're all available on the blissfulknowing.com. So let's shuffle and maybe you guys can chit chat with me. Whoa, all 4 cards just came out and I know that's not the right thing. Hold on. Do a little knuckle cracking to get ready. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I'd like to know if you're feeling good. The 5 energy brings a renewed optimism and zest for life. We also have 11 energy, which is highly intuitive, master energy that can manifest things very quickly. But also, as I mentioned last time with my glass analogy, the higher frequency energies will bring things up to the surface. And I have definitely noticed that this week and with my clients as well. We're in Scorpio energy, we're in Mercury retrograde, and all of that brings an opportunity, as I sigh, brings an opportunity to uncover things. So we're digging deep and we're solving mysteries, but we're looking very deeply into things, and that means we're looking very deeply into the root of why things are manifesting. What is the fear? What's the belief that creates the fear? The fear is just an emotional symptom of the belief. If you're having an emotion, it's coming from a belief. So you can't have an emotion without an underlying belief. I know I've said it many times, but it's good to look at it that way. So exploring and digging deep. What's happening? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I creating this manifestation for myself, this reality for myself? What would I have to believe is true? A lot of exploratory work, which I absolutely love because I have a full moon in Scorpio. So that's why I absolutely, did I say that enough times? Love doing private sessions because I want to help you solve the mystery. I want to dig deep with you and shine light on those beliefs. All right, so we just need our 2 cards. Oh, we got one. Did I see it? Nope. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the cards. They all stayed face down. Hallelujah. I have one more. Shouldn't speak so soon because I have one more to shuffle. But I really like, as you know, to be surprised along with you guys. So one more. Whoa, it flew. This heart deck is so jumpy and it's on the ground and it's probably face up now that I just totally jinxed myself. I'm trying to get it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, yep, it's face up, but I didn't see it. So hang on, guys. I'm trying not to look. Okay. And now I'm starting to speculate. I'm like, what did that card look like? What did that image look like? Which card was it? Trying to solve the mystery. All right, guys. Let me see. I've got to get a tiny bit more organized. Hang on. Get my pretty deck so I can have that for display for you guys. And this is the pretty heart deck. All right, we should be good. I really need to clean this table off. Okay, hi, we're back. All right. What we have, we're doing the 4-card spread, the clarity spread. What we have is our first card. Ho, let it go. Oh, yes. I'm thinking of myself and I'm thinking of my clients and I'm like, that is accurate. This is what we have. So we've done some letting go and that's good. And that's part of this whole exploring our beliefs that have been, let me start over. The fears come up. We explore the beliefs that created the fear and we let those go. That's the work we're doing now. Lots of letting go. You guys, this decade is almost over and we're going into such a powerful year next year. We've got to do this clearing and this releasing so we can enter that new decade with that new frequency. Okay, I don't want to get on a tangent. Don't want to get a tangent. Kelly, I know, I was thinking of you, girl. I know. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. Let it go is what we have. There's so much power in letting go. So much. In fact, the stronger you hold on to something, the further apart it is from you. You're blocking it. You're blocking it until you let it go. When we don't need it, that's when it can come. We let go of that stranglehold. As we evolve, we outgrow what no longer serves us. Just as a tree sheds its leaves in autumn, we must learn to release what is no longer needed. By doing this, we create room in our lives for newness. Whether it is a thought, a belief, an object, a relationship, or a lifestyle, the time has come to recognize whatever it is that's holding you back so that you can truly move forward. So, I don't know about you guys. I do know about some of you guys because you're my clients. But letting it go. Have you let it go? I did some massive letting go, and it's like this process because the retrograde is bringing up those old patterns again and all of those old circumstances, and it's an opportunity, as I've said, to look at our beliefs and to respond differently. So I've been working hard and it keeps coming back around and I'm like, okay, I'm going to let it go. And then it keeps coming back and I'm like, okay, I'm going to let it go again. All right, there it is again. Let it go. It's like this constant process of like stuff showing up. We have to release, we have to integrate. All of that, that's part of the work towards ascension. When we let go of the heavy, we lighten up. Ascension only means raising your frequency to a higher frequency, and you're higher and lighter and can float when you let go of the heavy. So that's all that ascension means, raising your frequency. And we are here to do that. That is, this time in our history is a huge transformational time when we're remembering our power as deliberate creators. And we are no longer subscribing to fears and old programming that is fear-based. So we're releasing a lot. It's a huge shedding of our skin process, and we are emerging. We are emerging new. So let it go. I hope you guys have been doing some letting go. If not, and you need some help letting go, or you need some help figuring out what you need to let go of, you know where to find me, theblissfulknowing.com, for a private session. I'm here for you. It's my specialty and my delight to help you to enlighten yourself. And how do you enlighten yourself? By lightening up on yourself. That's all enlightenment is lightening up. Again, all ascension is raising your frequency. How do you raise your frequency? By lightening up. That's it. Okay, hi Shane, yay. I've got hair things happening lately, guys, so it's like a constant fluffing. All right, let it go is what we have. That feels so darn accurate. Holy moly. I'm like afraid to make weird faces because you know what's going to happen. Oh well, my ego's going to have to deal. The thumbnail is going to just get me in a weird position because it always does. Pick the worst crazy face and hand position, whatever. All right, that's just ego, and I'm going to let that go. All right, so what we want. Ha! Sorry, it's so appropriate. I can't handle it. Shift your focus. And that's part of letting go. Because when we're focused on something we don't want, we're holding on to it. When we shift our focus, we're able to let it go. Ha! While it can be helpful to share what's on your mind, repeatedly discussing a problem or challenge can add energy to whatever it is that's troubling you. Rather than inflating the negative situation with worries and complaints, consider the benefits of keeping your conversations as positive as possible. If it's not a subject you can speak hopefully about, it may be best to shift your attention towards something that is going well. Focusing on the things that feel good, focusing on things that you feel good about is the fastest way to resolve those things that concern you. All right, guys, shift your focus. Now, this is another thing I can help you with because I have techniques that help you let go and shift your focus. But find something to feel good about. There's got to be at least one thing in your life that you can focus on that feels good, even if it's just I have air to breathe. Shift your focus, because when you're focusing on the thing that's troubling you, you feel the resistance and you can't allow the solution in because the problem and the solution are on two different frequencies. So when you're focused on the problem, you are literally holding yourself apart from the resolution. Okay? Here's the problem. Here's the solution. You're down here where the problem is. Good luck getting to the solution until you let it go and lighten up. There it is. Yay! Now I'm a vibrational match to my solution. Poof. So shift your focus. That is definitely what we want. It's going to help us to let go. It's funny because the shifting the focus helps us let go and the letting go helps us shift our focus. So however you want to do it is fine with me as long as you are shifting and letting go. Where is it? Here it is. Pristine and beautiful card. Shift your focus. So far, this is a very, very resonating spread personally. See if I laugh for the third card. All right, I feel like this can be higher. I don't know, it's not like you guys can read the fine print anyway. Hopefully most of you guys have the decks. Okay, what we need, here's our advice card. I'm super curious about this one. Oh, see, I'm laughing. Oh my God. Take a step back. We need to take a step back. I'm sorry, I'm going to start laughing until I have tears in my eyes because this is like, I shouldn't be shocked that it's spot on. They're always spot on, but sometimes it just feels more clearly spot on because sometimes it's like, it's more of a predictive spread and it doesn't really make sense till later on in the week. But this one is hitting it on all, what's the expression? Hitting it on all something, checking off all the boxes. That's not it. I don't know what the expression is. The point is, it's resonating. So what we need is take a step back. Guys, wow. Let's read, and then maybe you will see why I am so impressed with this reading. Life can feel frustrating when we are trying to force an outcome. Sometimes it is difficult to see that the energy we are bringing to a situation just isn't working. Take a step back to evaluate if you are stuck in a rut or repeating old patterns. Sound familiar? Mercury retrograde. Even if it is just temporary, walking away from this situation can help you to gain clarity and a higher perspective. Take some time away from whatever is stressing you to give it the space it needs to heal and resolve. Holy moly! We need to take a step back and let it go. We need to take a step back, shift our focus, let it go. Take a step back, let it go, shift our focus. However, whatever order you want to do it in. Again, trying too hard to force something, holding on too tight. Retrograde is all about taking a step back. It's about reevaluating. It's back. It's not forward, okay? So it's like instead of trying to push something forward to happen and try to make something happen, this is saying your energy is too ego because the ego is trying to control the outcome. So the higher self knows it has to allow. Okay, we have to allow. The higher self's like, dude, I got this. Dude, stop trying. Let me do this in divine timing. Chill the F out. And the ego's like, no, I need to make this happen. I have to force this to happen. I have to do everything I can. Okay, now that face is going to be on thumbnail. I know it. Oh well, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for you guys. I'm going to take one for the team. Oh, all cylinders. Thank you, Patrice and Liz. Patrice, I saw you say cylinders and I was thinking, oh, she's talking about spiral, staircase, Mercury retrograde. It didn't even make sense, but yes, hitting nail on the head, running on all cylinders. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks team. Good vibe tribe. Anyway, we need to take a step back, okay? Because what's really coming through now is why are you forcing the outcome? Why are you trying to force an outcome? What would you have to believe is true to feel that you need to force this outcome? Because it is most likely stemmed in fear. Okay, because that is when the ego is taking the driver's seat, is coming from desperation and fear. So what would I have to believe is true to feel that I have to bust my ass trying to get this thing to work? That's clearly not working because I'm trying so damn hard. So I'm already getting some epiphanies personally. Hopefully you are too. If not, I'm happy to help you guys. Just reach out and we will connect and explore that. But take a step back. Stop trying to make something happen. Our job is not to make it happen. Our job is to let it happen. To trust life, to trust the process of life, to trust that life is keeping track of our preferences, and that through synchronicity will guide us to the improved experience. But we cannot align with that improved experience. We can't be led through synchronicity to that improved experience if we don't chill the F out, relax, let it go, take a step back, and shift our focus. That's how we relax enough to raise our antenna and receive the guidance that's going to give us the inspiration that's going to lead us to what we want. We need to chill. Chill. Hard to do. Especially 5 energy is super impatient and the 11 energy is 2 ones. One is very ambitious. One is like my way or the highway. One is like, I'm going to lead this. I'm going to make this happen. It has quite a bit of ego energy. So we need to relax. And I know it's not easy. I have so many tools I have to use, guys. I use my cards. I use my flower essences. I shift my house energy. I do everything every day. My number one goal is to stay aligned and keep my antenna up. And I told you guys on Friday that the energy is so chaotic that you can get thrown off. And there was a situation that I had where my antenna wasn't up and it led me down a path I don't prefer. And it sucked. And it sucked bad. But I learned the hard way. I learned that no matter what, you have to prioritize your alignment. You have to prioritize, even if it's just 1 minute, take 1 minute to recenter yourself so you don't end up making a poor decision. So, take a step back is what we need to do. We need to realize that the energy we are bringing to this situation just isn't working, even if it's just a temporary walking away. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. All right, so that's what we need to do. Boy, does that ever ring true for me, people? I'm just like you guys. I have just as many challenges as anybody else. I just happen to have a lot of tools in my toolbox that I've created and gathered over the years to help me to process and work through and overcome those challenges. And that's my goal in helping you. That's how I want to be of service. I'm not here to say that you'll never experience challenges. Challenges are important, but I'm here to offer tools that can help you to more effortlessly work through your challenges and expand as a result of that, which is awesome. Okay. So what we get is our fourth card. I'm very curious what this one's going to be and how I'm going to react to this card. I might be like, or I might go, oh, we'll see. Let's find out. Share your feelings. Okay, it's kind of like, wah, wah, wah. See, that one doesn't feel like anything to me because that's what we get, which is more of a future card. So I'm like, all right, how's that going to play out? But it does make sense. I do have feelings about things that I might need to share. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. So share your feelings is what we get. I will say Mercury retrograde can really create communication lags, delays, buffers, barriers. It can affect communication. So it's extra crucial during Mercury retrograde that we make sure that we are communicating effectively and that what we're trying to communicate is received accurately by the other party. So I'm already thinking, okay, yep, I can see where some communication could really help my situation right now. So share your feelings. Let's read the card. We are emotional beings, and it is important that we express ourselves. Contemplate how you are feeling and the best way to lovingly communicate your thoughts and emotions. Know that your words have the power to heal when they come from a place of love, compassion, and non-judgment. Rather than blaming others, take responsibility for your feelings. That one's really ringing a bell there. Remember that no one has the power to make you feel a certain way. Only you can do that. This is so important. We're always like, you made me feel that. Actually, no, they didn't make you feel anything. What they said is neutral. It's how you perceived it, filtering through your own beliefs that made you feel a negative emotion. Remember, you can't have an emotion without an underlying belief. So somebody could say something to you that could have ill intent and you could be unfazed because you could be like, that doesn't feel true. That doesn't feel true. I'm not even going to give that another thought. But if someone says something to you and you have a belief that is aligned with that negative thought or comment, if you're in agreement somewhere deep down inside about that, then it's going to bother you. And I wish I had a more specific thing to say. I guess, like, let's say somebody came up to me right now and said, I hate blue shirts. I'd be like, okay, who cares? First of all, I'm wearing a black shirt, so nothing to do with me. Second of all, it's your prerogative how you feel about blue. No big whoop to me. But if I had an insecurity somewhere, and let's say they said, I hate black shirts or something, and I'm like, oh, you're saying that there's something wrong with me. It's coming from a lack of self-worth. That's not the best example, guys, and I apologize. But anyway, the point is that you really need to ask yourself again, Why is this bothering me? What am I believing? So let me go back because there was a couple key points here. Your words have the power to heal when they come from a place of love, compassion, and non-judgment. So if your words are coming from ego, again, we're looking at where our ego is creating negative beliefs for ourselves. We don't want to act out of desperation there. Rather than blaming others, take responsibility for your feelings. There again, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What am I feeling? So many people don't even recognize what they're feeling. They're not even in tune enough to pay attention to their emotions. What am I feeling right now? Okay, what would I have to believe is true to be having this feeling right now? So figure out the feeling and then figure out the underlying belief. And then, third step, what would I prefer to believe is true? What would I prefer to believe? So no one has the power to make you feel a certain way. Only you can do that. This is where we take ownership. And this is another part of our ascension process, because the old energy, the fear-based energy, was me versus you. It was very drama creating. It was like, you're so this, you made me this, blame, externals, pointing fingers. Now we're in an energy where we can be so self-aware, where we can say, okay, what am I feeling right now? What's coming up for me? What is the reflection I'm getting? How can I now smile at the mirror to get a new reflection, to get a better, more improved reflection in the mirror? Because I know that everything that I'm experiencing on the outside is a direct reflection of my internal beliefs. So if I want that mirror to smile, I have to smile first. Okay, so when we're having that negative experience, what would I have to believe is true to get that reflection? That's the work we're doing. That is such a major part of our ascension right now. So share your feelings, and maybe it isn't even about sharing your feelings externally with another person. Maybe it's about sharing your feelings with yourself and just taking the time to explore those emotions and the beliefs that are underlying underneath those emotions, which is, again, my specialty. God knows I spend tons of time working on myself, guys. All right, share your feelings. Let me get the pretty card, the pretty red card, Patrice's favorite color, I remember. So we're looking at our feelings, guys. That definitely does make sense. We're looking at it, we're exploring it, and maybe we're doing some emotional closet cleaning. For those of you who have had an emotional closet cleaning session with me and you know how to use that technique, that's a wonderful way to explore your feelings, and it's a wonderful way to shift your focus and to let things go. And that is available on theblissfulknowing.com under intuitive sessions if you're interested in learning more about an emotional closet cleaning session. All right, so we've got two more cards. Our blessing to remember and our challenge to embrace. This reading makes so much sense with the retrograde. And whoa, hold on, we're tipping. And with the other energies, the retrograde asking us to reflect, review, reevaluate, look and take a step back and look at things differently. The 5 is asking us to shift our focus. It's a card. It's a number, an energy of change. Change your focus. 5 also wants to break free. It's about freedom. Break free from those negative beliefs. Break free from the resistance. Break free from the heavy, dense energies that are keeping you down, that you need to let go. You let go and you break free. And that 11 energy, as I mentioned on Friday, is bringing up things that are at the bottom because it's buzzing and vibrating so fast and so quickly that it's shaking that soot that's been just kind of collecting at the bottom in our subconscious and bringing it to the conscious awareness now. So bringing it up so we can look at our feelings and then look at our beliefs and let it go. All right, so blessing to remember and challenge to embrace. Our blessing to remember from the Zen Blossoms deck is Nourish. Oh yes, this is the card of self-care. And that's what this entire reading was asking us to do, was really take some time to focus on ourselves and look at where we may need to tweak our belief system. I picked the word nourish because this is a succulent. It's not a sun rose. Nope. Hold on. Oh, I can't remember what kind of rose this is. It's a little succulent and I can't remember the name. But to me, the petals looked extremely hydrated, and this green looked so healthy and vibrant that it reminded me of the word nourish. So take some time to reflect on what's going on in your life and why it's happening. Solve your mysteries. Take advantage of this Scorpio energy of detective, and 5 is also a detective, an exploratory energy, a curious energy, and 11 brings you extra intuition. So take the time, figure out what's up. And it's so crucial that you do this because, like I said on Friday, the 11 energy is so high frequency and fast paced that the distance between when you first have the belief or whatever, your beliefs are manifesting quicker, good and bad. So the fears are manifesting physically. And the key is to work all this out before you get the snowball. Work on it when it's a snowflake, a thought, a harmless little snowflake or a snow flurry. But once it's in a snowball or once it's in an igloo, it is harder to break down those things. I mean, it's not harder because sometimes you need to see a huge manifestation to go, crap, how did I end up with that? But we don't really prefer to go in a direction that we don't want to go in. So take the time now to work through things before you move forward, because we're in a time of kind of going backwards with the retrograde, taking that step back. So our blessing to remember is nourish, meaning that we have an opportunity with this retrograde, with these energies, to do this work. Okay, let me take these down. To do this work, especially in this new energy, high frequency ascension energy that we've been going through for many years now, giving us more of an opportunity to bring conscious awareness to things, understanding. Moss Rose, thank you. Patrice, you're on it today, girl. Understanding that circumstances are not random in our lives. Externals have a relationship to our internal belief systems, and that our beliefs are the skeleton of our reality. Okay, so our blessing to remember is nourish. We have an opportunity to now reflect and see if we can clear some of that out. That's part of nourish. That's part of nourishing and self-care, is prioritizing our well-being. All right. Our challenge to embrace is support. Oh, wow. That's our challenge to embrace. Let me get the pretty. All right. So our challenge to embrace is to remember that we are divinely supported and that these reflections we're getting are actually evidence of support. They're showing us that we have a belief that's out of alignment. So when something happens that doesn't feel right, it's actually the universe just showing you. Because really the universe can only say yes to our beliefs. So whatever we believe, the universe only has one answer, and that's yes. So if something doesn't go well, it's like, whoa, what's that reflection all about? I better do some digging. So I love this heart. I captured this beautiful heart rock in Maui, Hawaii. It was just nestled there. It was just sitting there up against the tree. So the heart is supporting the tree is supporting the heart, but truly this is us, this heart. The tree is back there behind us. It's our higher self. It's the universe. It's the energy that's always with us, always got our back. So our challenge to embrace is to remember that we are truly supported, because when we're feeling the negative emotion, when we're going through these challenges, we don't feel supported. We're forgetting how supported we are. We feel disconnected. And we all have an antenna. You cannot detach. You cannot disconnect. You can create the experience of being disconnected, but you will never truly be disconnected. You can create the feeling of being disconnected and unsupported, but it's inherent it's how we are built. It's in our operating system that we have a direct line, a direct connection to our higher self, source energy, the universe, creator of all worlds. We have the power to create worlds. We do. So our challenge to remember is that we're truly supported, that the universe is absolutely keeping track of our preferences, but it's up to us to allow the improved experience in. Get off the damn hose, people. Stop stepping on the hose. The hose is flowing your abundance towards you, and you're stepping on the hose. And how do you step on the hose? With your negative beliefs, your false beliefs, the beliefs that are out of alignment. I swear I feel like a broken record, you guys, but this is how it is. This is the way the universe works. I'm just here to give you a little behind the scenes glimpse so you can create the life you prefer, and you can work through your challenges and transform. This is empowering information. You have so much power over your reality. So freaking much. So, yes, Shane. So remember, you're so supported. You're so supported. Let's see, if I hold this long enough, then maybe this will be the thumbnail and I won't have to worry about my facial expression. Ego. All right, so our challenge to embrace is that we're totally supported. Don't forget it. It's hard because society and upbringing, we don't necessarily grow up with these beliefs. I'm so grateful that my children have grown up with these beliefs. I'm like, the universe has got you. You're good. You're a powerful manifester. You can do this, babe. It's like they know. They just know. They came in remembering. They never forgot. They know. But for us older folk, we're relearning. This is new information. Oh my God, we're totally divinely supported. Universe always keeps track of our preferences. We can align with an improved experience. We can be in the driver's seat of our lives if we reflect on our beliefs and choose beliefs that are in alignment with our preference. This is new information. This is reprogramming ourselves. So don't forget how supported you are, or remember, I shall say, how supported you are, because somewhere deep down you do know that. Life is truly keeping track of your preferences, and life truly wants to bring you an improved experience. You got to get out of the way. And if you can look back at your life at all the things that did happen that were the improved experience, and you saw how you manifested great things in your life, you could trace it back. Oh, I remember when I just wished for that. I remember when I was praying for that. I remember when I was hoping for that. I remember how bad things were, and now look at how good they are. I remember how much of a struggle things were, and now look at how easy they are. You can trace it back and see evidence. You can absolutely see evidence. If you start to pay attention to these things, you will see that these are the laws of the universe. This is how it works. You can see evidence in your life of your power. Okay, yes, Erica. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. This was fabulous. I'm going to remind you that I have a bonus bundle happening with the 2020 personal year forecast. If you're interested in learning about your personal energy months for November and December of 2019, you can order the 2020 personal year forecast and get a mini chart that will get you through the rest of this year with your personal energies for November and December. It'll give you the theme of 2019, the theme of 2020, and the energies of January and December through 2020. I'm not that slick, am I? Anyway, that's that. I think I've got my pendulums here to show you guys. Just a reminder, I've got new Orgone pendulums. So beautiful. Rainbow chakra and blue onyx. A little show and tell every time. Lots and lots of unique holiday gifts. Guys, please share this video if it resonates with you. I so appreciate you sharing this video. I so appreciate you coming over to my website, checking things out, and if something excites you, aligning with it, because I appreciate your support. It helps me to continue to do this work, and it is my true life's passion to be of service in this way. So please come check out theblissfulknowing.com and keep me in mind when you're holiday shopping. I really appreciate it. We're coming up close to holiday season, and my book is coming out. My second children's book is coming out. I don't know if you guys have seen my first one. This is the proof. Wait, here it is. Nope, that's the proof. These are all proof copies. Proof copies. That's my first book, Love is Everywhere. My second children's book is coming out. We had to reorder the proof. We had to make some changes. And to the cover color was printing more gray than blue. So we're going to see this week. I'll get another proof and we'll see if that color looks better. With printing, it's so complicated. It really is, because it's not a consistent process. So you can't really ever count on it printing the same, and you just kind of have to let it go, which is the letting go. And another thing I need to let go of with my perfectionism about things. Oh well, working on it. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Please say hi if you're watching the replay. Please, again, share this video if you felt inspired by it. Just think you can help somebody else to bring them more clarity if you share this video. I will see you soon. Thanks, love you all. Please say hello in the comments. Thank you, guys. Bye.